Caged heat. Women of flesh behind bars of iron. Slaves to their stir-crazed lust.
We have a violent sorority here. And very strong ways of dealing with it.
You can't do this to me.
Stimulators in stir. You turn them on, and they'll turn on you. Caged heat. It must explode. Rated R.
Woman was made for man to hunt.
That we will not, by turning them loose, hunting them down and murdering them in cold blood.
Hunters bagging the tastiest game.
I'd be your friend. I'd do anything you want me to do.
Hunters competing for the game. Women playing for their lives. They're dead serious. Come, join the woman hunt. The hardest hunt of all. Set your sights on the tastiest game.
The Girls Who'll Do Anything is a different kind of film. On television, we can't show you any scenes. It's the story of Angela and Susan who want their lives to be a new thrill every minute and do anything necessary to make it that way. See the complete uncut version of The Girls Who'll Do Anything, a film you'll never see on TV, a film you'll never forget. The Girls Who'll Do Anything.
Fred Williamson is Black Caesar. He's the biggest, blackest, baddest cat your eyes will ever see.
What the hell are you doing? Who are you?
Jake, who heard Grossville needed killing.
Oh, you so...
Don't I qualify? Spent 8 years in some of your best private institutions.
He's got a natural-born sense of murder. And the only thing he isn't wasting is time. Hail Caesar, godfather of Harlem.
Who's going to control these people? It's a jungle. And it takes a jungle bunny to run it.
He's gonna shake up the system and shake down the mob. Fred Williamson is Black Caesar. Rated R.
Hi, I'm Kathy. The cheerleaders are back in our greatest adventure yet. Revenge of the Cheerleaders.
Sex and dope every day? What happened to the school books? Where's the library?
Revenge of the Cheerleaders will show you why we're the team that everybody wants to make. So check out Revenge of the Cheerleaders. We're everybody's favorite student bodies. Revenge of the Cheerleaders. Rated R.
All right, close it up. We're moving out. All right, you heard the man. Let's move it.
If you've ever wondered what hell was like, this is it. A world where men and women live like animals, and the only human emotions left are hate and lust. Chain gang women. They lived by one golden rule. Take what you want.
Y'all just get out there and do a good day's work for the state.
Don't miss Chain Gang Women. When you live like an animal, anything goes.
When the Lord comes to take me away. Say, kids, what time is it?
America, 1957. It was howdy doody time, and rock and roll was king.
You cruising for a bruising, son? You want a mouthful of bloody chicklets?
And Melvin and the rock and roll rebels were wanted for bank robbery, kidnapping, bigamy, and 57 violations of the traffic code. Crazy Mama.
Drop those guns, lady.
Crazy Mama. Rated PG. The Dirty Dolls of Devil's Island.
No one escapes from my prison.
Women in Cages, the sensational new motion picture that rips the veil off the dirtiest racket ever conceived by the minds of vicious men. Women in Cages, in color, rated R. They've got all the angles. The film that answers the question, how far should a model go to get on top?
You'll never make it as a model until you learn to react like a woman.
Cover girl models. They may be overexposed, but they're never underdeveloped. The CoverGirl models show it all, but not, of course, on TV. CoverGirl models, rated R.
What strange force was taking hold of the women in Peckham, California? What changed them into ravishingly beautiful women? What bizarre secret threatened every man in town? The Invasion of the B-Girls. Rated R from Sequoia Pictures.
The Big Birdcage. A strange and brutal world of men who are only half men and women who are more than all woman.
Where do you want to be buried, nigger? And it's Miss Nigger to you.
Meet the girls of the Big Birdcage, enslaved to every cruel whim and desire of a ruthless madman, punished by the terrible machine that maims tender bodies and cripples innocent young minds.
Let me die. I want to die.
Denied the one thing which would make their life bearable, their overheated passions burst forth in a wild rampage of vengeance and destruction.
In order to keep the Army's hands off them, they had to keep their hands off girls. The Gay Deceivers.
I'm Malcolm D. John, your landlord.
Introducing Michael Greer as the gay landlord.
Oh, I'm Danny.
Starring Kevin Coughlin.
Oh, how do you do?
I'm Elliot.
Larry Casey.
Well, pleased to meet you. You are the muscular one, aren't you?
And beautiful Brooke Bundy.
I saw him first. Now, wait a minute, gorgeous. I got a bigger kiss on.
Dad, I'm trying to tell you something.
Don't tell me, tell your draft board.
What goes on in The Gay Deceivers is the gayest fairy tale you've ever seen on the motion picture screen.
Convention girls. We know every trick in the book. Any time, any place, any way. We know how to take care of a man in the most unconventional ways.
Community standard concepts cannot be predetermined in the making of a motion picture. Convention Girls is explicit in its presentation. Therefore, those adults who are unaccustomed to seeing motion pictures of this nature should not attend.
Women, locked behind walls of concrete and steel, guarded by barbed wire and guns in a tropical hell. They call it the Big Dollhouse. Meet the girls of the Big Dollhouse. They're young, they're beautiful, they're killers. The Big Dollhouse.
Leave my daughter alone. Leave her alone, do you hear? An incredible story. He's a beastly sadist, a devil that follows man wherever he goes.
The vampire's only a legend of this place.
A legend that's converted into chilling realism. It's not important that Dracula's carnal body is destroyed. Count Dracula's great love.